Live. I'm live, everybody. I'm trying to go live. Hopefully, I've got a signal. Looks like maybe it's working now. I've been trying to get this. I have horrible internet here where I'm at. And finally, it looks like maybe things are loading up here. So, maybe we can go on here for a little bit. Oh, that went out. Hopefully that one's still working. I don't know if that one's still working. This one was not loading. Anyhow, it's Thursday, October 19th. And I decided to drop in real quick. Just until 4, I guess. But this iPad does not want to work. I mean, it does not want to get a signal of any sort. And I like to use the iPad to see the chat better. Because right now, I don't know if anyone has chatted. I got one person in there. Thanks for being here. Make sure you give you a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. As soon as some more people come in, maybe I'll talk. You got 2 people in the house. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If the sound's coming through okay. Like I said, I got a really bad cell signal here. So hopefully we don't drop out. Oh man, I am just really tired. I have gotten into this really bad habit of going to sleep at like 5 or 6 in the morning, being up all night long. And hey, we got 3 people in the house, thanks. But no thumbs up, so make sure you hit the thumbs up for me, please. I appreciate that. If you would do that, that'd be awesome. And you know, I Ubered. Like last night, I was driving Uber, and I guess I got home around 2 in the morning, a little after 2 in the morning, I guess. That's not too bad. But then I get up. I mean, I watch TV. I make a snack of some sort. Next thing I know, it's 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Let's see here. Hey, there's Wes. I fall asleep in my chair. Thumbs up for what? You haven't done nothing yet. Oh, well, this is it. This is it, man. This is what I do. I do nothing. I'm good at doing nothing all day. I'm taking care of business. Oh yeah. Workout. A little Bachman Turner overdrive there for you. So I guess I gotta do something, to get that thumbs up. Anyhow, thanks for being here. Nevertheless, Wes, thanks for being here. As you sleep in your chair. I really wish my stupid iPad would work because I can see the chat much better on there than like on there. It'll like disappear. So yeah, I just thought we'd hang out here until 4, I guess 4 o'clock my time here in the Pacific Time Zone. I believe Hal is going to be coming on at 4, so I'll just go up until then. Maybe I should just shut the iPad off and then do a restart, see if that'll help. Nobody says no problem. Chilly here. keep the house sort of cold. Need to close it up more. Yeah. Well, now I see it. Okay, so what's going on with you guys in your guys' part of the world? It's a little chilly over there for Wes. He needs to close the windows up, apparently. We've still got the debacle in the House of Representatives, where the Republicans are so inept, so incompetent, such a clown car shit show. They can't even elect their own speaker. There's that. Of course, we got Israeli-Hamas war going on. Ukraine-Russia war going on. And I should be moving. Move-in date was set for tomorrow. My new apartment. It is set for tomorrow. So I'll be moving over there. I've got, everything is set up over there. I got Cox cable with the internet. It's all signed up, ready to go. As soon as I get there, I can hook everything up. And hopefully I won't have these internet issues I'm having now. Hopefully it won't be such a, dicey situation here, whether or not the signal's going to be dropping, So I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping the new apartment, it turns out okay. I've been over there a few times, and it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest in the world, It's not the greatest neighborhood. It's like a so-so neighborhood, I guess. It's not too far from the Strip. It's just a couple blocks off the Strip there. A few blocks, I guess. But it's kind of like right in the heart of Vegas. But, it looks a little sketchy as far as like not really homeless people, but just kind of people walking around the streets look kind of like a little druggy, a little bit druggy. But one thing I do like about it, at least at the moment, they are really keeping the grounds up nice. I've gone to so many places. I've been doing this apartment search for a while now, for a few months now, I think. And people, they advertise or whatever. You find listings on the internet or whatever for apartments. And I've probably at least, if not, checked out like kind of formally by getting taking a tour and meeting with someone, a property manager or whatever. If not that, I've at least gone on the property and driven around it and looked at it. It probably didn't mean to spit at you there. It probably at least, I don't know, 3 dozen. So would it be 36? At least, probably more, maybe more than that, in these last few months. And some of them, I'm just so surprised how, of course, they take there'll be a picture. Hey, Aaron West, how's it going? Glad to see you here. Just talking about my apartment search and how I've gone to all these places, and of course they have a really nice picture on the website or whatever. And then when you go there, a lot of times it doesn't look that great, and which is to be expected, I guess. They're always going to take the best picture, but then they don't even bother to keep the place up. You know, like the grounds are all just trashy. There's just like trash all over the place. But just on the ground, you know, in the parking lot, just like paper and cardboard and people's trash, like, you know, bottles and cans and just all over the ground. So that pretty much is that would be pretty much a deal breaker for me. I'm just like, okay, I'm not even going to bother checking this place out. If they can't even keep their grounds maintained, then what else are they not doing? Hey, Witchy Kim, glad to see you. I can see you guys on here, but so we got Witchy Kim and we got Aaron. So hit the like, you flipping loaders. John will release the Kraken. Speaking of the Kraken lady, apparently she's doing everything she can to stay out of jail or prison because I think she's flipped. She's gonna be flipping. But anyhow, as far as these apartments, and so the place that I'm going to now, I would say it's like you know, not the best neighborhood in the world, but not the worst. I've definitely seen apartments that were really horrible neighborhoods, and this one's I'd say it's like mid-range or whatever, and the but they keep the grounds up really nice. Every time I've gone in there, it's not like I just caught them on a good day. I don't think, because I've actually, as an Uber driver, I've gone in there and delivered, or not delivered, but picked up passengers and dropped off passengers there. And also, I've gone there a few times, you know, in looking at the property and looking at the apartments and stuff with the property manager. And every time I've gone there, they've got everything nice and clean. You know, the grounds are clean, everything's picked up. There's no trash, you know, just blowing around on the ground. The dumpsters, they're not overflowing like they didn't pay their trash bill or something. I mean, you know, everything seems to be nice. So I like that. So that's a good sign. I guess I look at that as being a good sign that hopefully it'll be a good place. Now, and I did pick up a passenger, and I just asked him. I said, "Hey, look, I think I'm going to be moving over here. What do you think of this place?" And he told me, "Yeah." He goes, "It's not." He says, "Yeah, it's pretty good because the people are pretty quiet and no one bothers you, and he hasn't had any problems as far as like with the unit, you know, or anything." So, so that's a good sign. So hopefully I'll be in there. I'll start moving in tomorrow, and then my next. Live streams on Tuesday and Thursday. I should be at the new apartment next week, and maybe I'll do a little video tour of it on a live stream, something of this nature, you know. But for now, here we are here at the beautiful Manor Suites. Is that a Chuck John shirt? It is not, but if it was, I would wear it. Unlike Hal Sparks, who seems to think that you can't wear your own merch or something. Or you can't wear, even though he wears his NFT shirt all the time, but I guess you can't wear a shirt like if that said like Hal Sparks Show, he wouldn't wear one that said Hal Sparks Show. I'm not above that. If I had a Trucker John shirt, I would be wearing it. Proudly. This is just a Trucker Strong. Oh, it's Trucker Strong. Because we strong. We Trucker Strong. We strong. No, it has something to do with, I guess it has something to do with during COVID we were strong because we kept rolling. I guess I don't know. I guess that's what it's about. I don't know. I just saw it at I bought this at one of the truck stops. So, but if I had a Trucker John shirt, I would definitely wear it. I would wear a Trucker John hat. I'd be drinking out of a Trucker John cup. I got rid of the Simpleton one because it was, you know, these are just, you know, paper cups and they don't last too long. Even, you know, I was washing it out and I was reusing it, but I think I got as much use out of that one as I could. Well, my stupid, I don't know what's going on with the iPad. It won't even, YouTube won't even load up at all on there at all. Not at all. And I've tried everything that I know how to do. Um, anyhow, I guess it's no big deal. I guess it's no big deal. So yeah, that's my deal. I'll be moving. Looking forward to it actually. And here's the thing, and I guess I don't know if this is interesting or not, but or as far as my finances, I mean everyone has their own financial things going on, and who gives a fuck what my deal is? But I guess I'm just talking here, so I might as well talk. Like for this place, it's kind of expensive. This, which is basically, I mean, it has its own little, back there's the bathroom. It's got a refrigerator. It's got a little stove and a sink, and it's got these cabinets. And then back behind me is like that's a bedroom, and then this is like just one big kind of living room right here. And it comes to over $1,500 a month. It's like 15 something, like 1530 or something like that. But all the utilities are paid. It comes with cable, stuff like that. So, but it's kind of expensive, and it's like 1580, I think, altogether. I don't know, whatever it is, 15 something. And let's just call it 1550. We'll kind of split the difference there, whatever it is. And so this new place I'm getting into, it's a regular apartment. It's a one bedroom, one bath. It has, kitchen, living room, all that stuff. And it's only $825 a month. So it's at least $700 cheaper. And I'm hoping that the neighborhood's okay. I'm hoping it's not like where I'm going to be afraid to go out to my car, and whatever, and my car will be gone or whatever, or the tires will be gone. And it's not that bad. So yeah, I'm cutting that almost in half, I guess, or at least $700 off, $750 off, or whatever, from what I'm paying now, and I'm getting a place that's probably. I would say it's better. I would say that unit over there is better than this unit as far as the size of it. I don't know what the square footage is or whatever, but it's more of a regular type of apartment over there. But it's only $825. So, but I do have to pay for my own electricity. So I have to have electricity is not included. So I'll have an electric bill. And I don't know how that's going to get, especially in the summer when it gets hot. But I'm running the AC and stuff, things of this nature. And I have to pay for my own cable and internet. And I signed up for that already, and that is about, I think, $69.99, so $70 a month for that. And I got the one. They have different packages for different speeds. I got sort of one of the mid-range speed, for the internet. Hey, there's Jolie. Jolie. Just doing a quick show here, Jolie, until Hal comes on. I believe Hal's coming on at 4:00 my time, right? So I haven't heard. That he's not going on. So I thought I'd just jump in here until then, until Hal comes on, and just kind of gab, do my gabbing things, talking about the apartment and all that stuff. Got the big move. Aaron says, I'm attending a play tonight, so I will miss Hal. Oh. Well, Hal will be very sorry not to have you. Enjoy your play. I hope it's a good play. You got to do what you got to do. It isn't always all about Hal. And Jolie is saying hi to everybody. Hello, everybody. So that's going to cut down a lot of my expenses. I mean, that'll cut that almost in half, and then so once I do that, I'll just start saving up for that Tesla I want to get, and so on and so forth. But I'll do a live when I move in. I'll do a live stream from the new apartment. We'll take a little walk around tour of it. Maybe even go walk around outside and all that kind of stuff. But here we are. It's 91 degrees outside. So we are getting some warm weather here in mid-October, and we are about 10 degrees higher than what's normal for this time of year. Aaron says she's excited for me. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I'm kind of excited too. I'm excited about the new place. I hope it all works out. It's a 12-month lease, so I guess I'm stuck there for at least the next year. So that'll be the next year of my life. I'll be at that place. I did see some places last night. I dropped off, or a couple nights ago, I guess. I dropped off a passenger at these places that are up the street this way, south, a few miles. Actually, almost into Henderson. Actually, that might be Henderson, but it was, I mean, almost a stone's throw away from the M Casino Hotel where I saw Nerd Halen earlier this in the year. That's how close. That's how far south that this place is. But anyhow, they're calling them attached homes, which to me I kind of thought it was like a townhouse. I guess they're like townhouses, but they look really cool. So I was kind of looking into those about maybe buying one of those because they look kind of nice and somewhat affordable. Things are so expensive. It's kind of weird to say like a townhouse for $350,000 is affordable, but or whatever. But I mean that's about what I'm reduced to as far as like I don't think I could buy a house like a regular house. I could get a mobile home. I could buy a mobile home, but I don't want to get almost everything. I think everything I've seen, there has really expensive space rent, and I don't want to be in a place where I own the house, but I don't own the land that it's on. You know what I mean? I guess that would be the same way with a townhouse too, though. Kind of, I don't know, but these townhouses are kind of nice. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll live here in this apartment for this year, and then maybe I'll look into trying to buy something next year or like a year from now. And I like those. I was looking at those. Those were kind of nice, actually, and I'd like to check into those places. But anyhow, that's way off in the future. So right now I'm here, I'm making that move, and going from well over $1,580 a month, I think it is. I keep changing the number because I pay weekly. That's why, and it comes out to something else. Let's see. What does it come out to? Well, whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I'm going down from like 15. I think it's 1535. I think is what it is. I think it was 1580 because what they do is after a certain amount of time that you're here, they do kind of lower it a little bit. So I was paying like 1588 or something like that, and then it went down to like I think 1535 or something like that. They dropped like $50 off. So I was paying like that's what I was paying. I've been paying that. I've been here since. June or something, or March? Wait, March, maybe? No, it wouldn't be March. I think June. So June, July, August, September, October. Almost 5 months that I've been here, and paying out at least 1580 something a month, and then it dropped down to like 1530 something a month. And now I'm going to this other place that I think is better. I hope is better in terms of at least the neighborhood and everything. I think the unit is better. So going from that down to 825. So that's an incredible kind of savings, I guess. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to having good cable and good internet. I mean, mainly good internet because I don't even have a TV yet. I have a TV in storage. That's another thing. I've got a storage unit in Lancaster, I guess, in California, which is from here. That's like a couple hundred miles or whatever it is, or more, huh? 250 miles away. And then I have another storage facility here in Las Vegas. And so I've got two storage facilities that I'm paying for. And so it'll be nice once Saturday I booked a van. I reserved a van, cargo van. And I can get all the shit out of that storage facility, and it'll all fit in my apartment. And then I can close that one out. So at least that's another thing. I'll be saving over $100 a month on that. I forget what I'm paying for that. $130 a month or something like that. For this, it's like the smallest storage unit that they have, the one here in Vegas. So I'll be able to close that out. So that's another thing I can save money on that. Aaron West says, "Awesome, John. Thank you." So anyhow, that's Trucker John's life in a nutshell. That's that. If you were ever wondered about my financials, there it is. That's it. Now you know everything. The truth has been revealed. But then I'll just keep driving. I'll just keep driving for the Uber company, as long as until they replace me with an fully automated car. I guess I'll just keep driving Uber. I like doing Uber. It's pretty cool. It is really nice. I think about going back into trucking, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it because I guess if there's something that, like, if you're trying to make a decision about something, about doing something, or going in, whether it's a job or whether it's a relationship or whether it's maybe a living condition, or, like, housing, or a place to live, or a city, or whatever. And it's like it's on your choices of things to do, and you're thinking about doing it. You're trying to weigh it out, but if it always comes up as being like your first reaction to it is like, it kind of makes you not nauseous, but it makes you kind of like it kind of tenses you up a little bit, then that's probably not where you should go. That's probably not the direction you should go into. You should probably try to go to the one that is the opposite of that. It makes you feel kind of, relaxed. Kind of makes you feel it's kind of like it brings a little pleasant feeling to you, if you go this direction. If the other direction, it makes you kind of like tense up, and you're like, and you have that look on your face, then you should probably not go that way. You should probably go this way. And I guess that's what I'm going to do. Like, over here's Uber, over here is trucking. The trucking is like, money's good. The money's good, but over here, the money's not too bad. It's here in Vegas. It's pretty good. I mean, it's doing not as good as here, but it's not bad. And I like it. I enjoy it. So I guess I'm going to go this way. I'll be going over this way. Let's see. Zen Joy, WW says. Yes. It's zenful. It is, I wouldn't go so far as to say that Uber is zen, or zenful, or a moment of zen. But it is, it's like following your bliss or something. I don't know. I'm not a Zen master, apparently. Obviously. Jolie says, "Hey, WWW, the webmaster, as we like to call him around these parts." I just made that up on the fly, as I am wont to do. Finding your joy, says WW. Okay, so what's going on with my YouTube page? It says, "Hello, UTab, a new place for you and your library." Why is this popping up all of a sudden? Why is YouTube acting like I've never been on YouTube before? It says, find what you want faster. Press and hold on a video to fast forward. It says, keep it on lock. Lock your screen to prevent accidental taps while watching. So there, maybe YouTube wasn't coming on. Maybe it just did like a reboot, because I see it now. Now it's coming on. Wow. I don't know what was going on. I do not know. But now it seems to be working like fantastically. I think. Yeah, there I am. There I am right there. I can see me. Yeah. It's working great now. All of a sudden the iPad, YouTube on iPad is working like the best I've ever seen it. It's weird. This place is weird. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Okay, well I got that. Now I can see the chat better. Because it just stays on the phone. It'll come on and then it disappears. So I can see all y'all in here. There's Jolie and Aaron and WW. We had Witchy came in here for a minute. I don't know if she left us, but we had her in here for a little bit. And anyone else who was here, thanks for being here. We're just shooting the shit. I just had here's my breakfast. I had 2 Pop-Tarts and a cup of coffee. I was talking about how I fell asleep. I was asleep because I didn't go to sleep until about 6 in the morning. Or, no, actually, I think it was 5. I don't know, or 5:30. No, it was almost 5:30, I think. I went to bed. Because how I just come home and then I stay up. And I don't like being in that habit. I should just make myself, when I come home, I should just go straight to bed. So then I can get up at a decent hour. I don't like this getting up at noon, or even like today. I think I woke up, it was like 11 something, then I went back to sleep. I was kind of in and out, listening to Randy Rhoads. I was just laying in bed. I was kind of nodding off and sleeping. And so yeah, by the time I actually got up, it was almost like 3 o'clock. By the time I actually got my ass out of bed and made myself a cup of coffee and a couple Pop-Tarts. And that's what happens when you don't go to bed till like 5:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna have to try to get my schedule back a little bit more normal, to where when I come home, I should just go to bed. I used to have the same problem. I used to work graveyard shift at the post office. I did that for about 12 years. And I was so that shift would be basically around 11 at night. We had different start times sometimes, but around 11 till about whatever it would be, 7:30 or 8, because you have a half-hour lunch. So so it's all night. It was an overnight thing. And for 12 years I was always trying to figure out, should I just go to bed when I go home? Should I stay up and then go to bed and then just get up and go to work? And I could never find the right thing, and it was always difficult. Sleep was difficult. I always felt tired. I hated it. I really hated it. I hated those hours. I hated graveyard shift. And now I'm not doing graveyard shifts now, because I'll start driving at, lately I've gotten in this kind of a bad habit of not starting until like 7 or 8 o'clock. And then I go until, 2 in the morning. I liked it better. I used to start earlier. I used to start around, a lot of times, sometimes 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And then by the time midnight comes around, you're done, But now if I start later, I feel like I need to keep going on later, because it just feels like it's not enough hours. Like you didn't put enough hours in or something, So anyhow, I need. That's the stuff I need to work out with me. I need to get my schedule down. And I'm hoping that once I get into the new apartment, that maybe I'll feel a little more settled. I guess that would that be the terminology? That'd be a little more settled in. Now the phone's acting up. The iPad was acting up. Now the phone's acting up. So if for some reason I just drop off the face of the earth here, don't fret. It's just my internet service, my cell signal, or whatever you want to call it, just dropping out. So don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. It's just my internet or my cell signal. So I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, all year I haven't really felt settled because I wasn't really planning on stopping truck driving. Here's what happened. It was January or February. I guess it was February. My truck wouldn't pass inspection because they found a bunch of leaks. When they did an inspection, they found it leaking out of the main seal, the main rear seal of the truck, and that's a major thing that you can't have that happen because you can't be. I mean, I never got under there, but I didn't see any puddles of stuff. At the very least, $20,000 to make these repairs, and I just didn't feel like truck 856,000 miles on it. If I was going to do a big overhaul on it and probably spend more than 20,000 to really get it back to ship shape and to a really good, reliable truck, I'd probably be dumping 30 or 40 grand into it. So then I thought, I don't want to put that money into that truck. And so my other options were to get another truck. And I didn't want to, and the prices of trucks have gone up substantially since I bought that one. They've gone up at least 60 or 70 grand. I mean, I bought mine for 165. Comparable models now are at least 225 and up. So I didn't want to get into another big loan, or a lease. I didn't want to do any of that, and I didn't want to be a company driver. So that's when I decided to check. Hopefully I'm back. It's dropping out again, but the good news is it's only about 12 minutes until I guess Hal will be starting. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I started with Uber, and then so for those first few months, so then that was kind of a sudden thing. I mean, I'd been driving this truck all these years, and I've been driving a truck since early 2000s, and now all of a sudden I wasn't driving a truck, and I'm starting this new thing with Uber, and then I didn't have a place to live really because the room that I had been with this other truck driver, actually, that went away because the guy moved away, and when I'd been coming home, I'd just been staying in hotels or staying in the truck. And so for the first few months of this year, I was just staying in the truck I was getting hotels, and I would stay in the truck I was going back and forth between hotels and the truck. And then I sold the truck. And okay, so hopefully I'm back. It's dropping out. And so then I got this place, and this is one of those places. It's like a hotel that basically, but it has long-term rentals, right? You can go weekly and you can go monthly. And there are people here I think have been here for years. It looks like there are some people that are pretty well embedded into this place. But and so it was easy for me to get here because it actually, I mean, they do a big background check. I remember there's a big long thing. It took me like at least a half an hour or more to fill out the application, and they do a big background check on you. So it's pretty good here. I mean, they're trying to keep out, you know, people from running, you know, drug operations or prostitution rings or whatever. So they do a pretty good job of that. And they have armed security and all that kind of stuff. But as far as getting in, I mean, once you pass that, it's easy as far as I think I had to put a $250, and they didn't really care that I didn't have a rental history for a while because I had was that room that I was renting, and the guy completely lost contact with that guy. He moved, and it's not really like it's not like you had like a regular apartment where they could check your rental history. You know what I mean? And that's what I was having having a problem, or not really a problem, but with getting into these apartments now. Now, you know, we fill out applications, and there's really no rental history other than I have this place. Now I've got, you know, 4 or 5 months rental history here, but they like to have a year or 2 years or 3 years. And really, for the last few years, I have no real rental history, no official rental history. And I've even told some of the people I talked to, the property managers, I just went ahead and was truthful. I just said, hey, look, I've been a truck driver, and I really was just out on the road for, you know, these last few years, and you know, I had a room for a while with another guy, at his house, but you know, nothing official, and he's gone. I don't know where he is. I haven't had any official, you know, apartments or houses or anything. I've been basically just living in my truck or in hotels, and they see, most people will say, well, that's okay. Just fill it out, and we'll work it out or whatever. So I guess it's not as bad as I thought it would be, but it just always seemed like an issue as I was filling out the application. But I guess the people are willing to work with you. At least these people have, the ones I'm going into now. They approved it, so that was good. But it's been, I guess my point is, it's been kind of a weird year, you know, going from being in a truck for the last, you know, at least the last 10 years I've been on the road. Almost like 90% of the time I'm on the road, or more probably even more, probably like 95% of the time. And to doing that, and now to being out of the truck, doing a different job, and being home every night, you know, I've done a complete 180 from what I've been doing the last, you know, 10 years. So this is a kind of a transformational time, I guess, for me. And so getting this apartment is kind of a big deal. It's kind of exciting, and it's I guess this is my, you know, I'm getting more and more to be back to like a normal person, you know, that has a place, has a house or apartment, and home every night and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be a good transitional thing, and then maybe someday, like I said, maybe next year or a year from now or whatever, I might be able to look into buying something. You know, 'cause I kind of like to own something better than just renting. You know. But yeah, that's the Trucker John story. Thank you very much. Let's see here. It says Witchy Kim says, Aaron says my ride is here. Y'all have a great night. Hey, Aaron, you're probably not there anymore, but have a good time with the play. W says he had oatmeal, brown sugar, makes you feel full. The thing for me, it's just the opposite. Whenever I eat oatmeal, I get hungry really, really, or maybe it's some sugar crash or something, but I can't eat oatmeal for breakfast or anytime really, because within a couple hours, I'm like crashing hard. W says, I used to work 56 hours a week because I really needed the money. Well, good. Aaron's going to the play. Have a good time. W says, how do you when a tree's spirit has departed, it leaves? Oh, how do you know when a tree's spirit has departed, it leaves? Okay. Witch Kim says, good night, Aaron. Witch Kim says, hi, gorgeous Julie. Sorry, I was off talking to the child who who is today 21 years old. Yeah. Well, happy birthday to your child. My children, their birthdays were in September. They just turned 26 and 24. So the time does fly. Jolie says, have fun, Aaron. W says, you too, Aaron. WW says, I lived in my own house for 36 years, no rental history. Okay, but you have but you have a history of your home. Okay, it doesn't have to be rental history. I guess it could be mortgage history too. Okay, if you own or rent. And I owned a house in my house in California, and that's been over 4 years ago now. So there's that gap. There's like a gap in my either home or rental history, I guess. When you're filling out an application, it looks like there's a big gap. It's like, what have you been doing for the last 4 years? I've been basically living in my truck and in hotels. Oh, so you're like a homeless person or whatever, No, well, I guess technically, but I'm a truck driver and I was making good income. It's like I was just, not doing anything, So there's that. Jolie says, hello, beautiful Witchy Kim, 21, wow. Yeah, they grew up quick. Witchy Kim says, I told her to go out and get me beer, cigs, and weed. She said she would get the weed only. Smart girl, adore her. That's funny. Witchy Kim says, Dee's credit score is higher than mine in 9 months of having a job. Laughing out loud. I don't even want to talk about credit scores. Since I stopped driving my truck, and I've had some issues here and there, my credit score has taken a bit of a hit. But it'll get back on track. Now that I'm getting into the other place, I think I'll get back on track here. So you guys let me know if and when Hal comes on, and I'll shut down this monstrosity. And I'll go and I'll see you guys over there. But I'm just checking on, sometimes on Twitter, Hal will post something, or I can go over here to Discord. Is there anything on Discord? Sometimes Andrea will say Hal is on or not on. This is from yesterday still, about Hal being on. So I haven't seen any updates there. So as far as I know, Witch Kim says, you should have peeps call in and discuss the issues du jour. Yeah, I should do that. I should do that. Yeah, line 1, you're on the air. No, sorry, that's not the kind of show this is. No, sorry. Wrong number. Yeah, that would be great. Do a call-in show. Ohio, you're on the air. I don't know. Can you guys hear the dial tone when I pick that up? Nick Rich 56. I like the hop. What hop? Oh, because I'm hopping. Ah! Witch Kim laughing out loud. Witch Kim. Hey, Nick Rich 56. Yeah, line one, go ahead. No, it's not the soup of the day. No, we're not soup of the day. It's the topics of the day. The top, not toppings. No, we don't do top. There's no toppings. No, we're just doing like a live stream talk show thing. No, 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 no sorry. Yeah, no. But there is a great pizza place down the street. We'll try them out. Okay. Okay. I keep getting these wrong numbers. I don't know. Julie says, "Hey, Nick Rich 56. Nick Rich 56, where you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while. You been hiding out? You been avoiding me? Are you avoiding me, Nick Rich 56? Did I do something wrong? Did I offend you? No, I'm just kidding. But I haven't seen you. I haven't seen Adam Westish either. My old buddy. I don't know what's going on with you guys. What's going on with you guys, man? What is the soup du jour? Which Kim says, Nick reached my thumb brother from another mother. Oh, thumb brother. Is that what that means? Thumbs ups, y'all. Let's get some thumbs ups in there, y'all. Now, I don't know what's going on with my YouTuber page here because it's not letting me see my other channels. Which is a problem because you know why. You know why it's a problem, right? You guys know why. Right? It's because I can't go on here and put up a thumbs up from my other accounts. I don't know why it's doing that. Now, I was having trouble earlier with this thing. I don't know. It's weird. Oh wait, switch account. Oh, that's how they do it. See, I think YouTube just did a complete update, and everything's different now. All the buttons are different. It got all kinds of different buttons and everything, and such as that of nature, and that sort of thing. So now I'm hunting around different places. So we've got little old Mimi's here. Hi guys, hi John. Hi little old Mimi. Glad to see you coming back in here. Nick Rich is doing thumbs up with all different colors of skin. Which Kim says daughter is going for faux before she gets on a Greyhound bus with weed to see her BFF in Boston, who only uses vapes. Kids these days. She has pepper spray. That's good. Which Kim says, hi, hon, that little old Mimi. Hey, little old Mimi, how you doing? We're just kicking back here. I might be going off as soon as, I don't know, do you watch Little Mimi? I don't know if you are a sparkler or not. I don't know if I've seen you over there, but as soon as there's this guy named Hal Sparks, he does a live stream, and I'll be going over there as soon as he goes on. Just giving you a heads up if we end this magnificent live stream rather abruptly, that's why. That's the reason why. Just to give you a little heads up, upsies, as I like to say. Here we go. Like I say, they did an update, and so the different buttons are in different places here, it looks like. Little Mimi, yes, I am sparkly. I thought he was off today. Well, see, today's Thursday, and he usually goes on in the afternoons at 4 p.m. Like, usually he goes on at 3 p.m., like all the other days. Thursdays he goes on at 4 p.m. But I didn't hear. I don't know if he's. Uh, I hadn't heard if he's not going on or not today. Um, so as far as I know, he is, and no one has told me, like Witchy Kim or Jolie, no one has said that he's not going on. So as far as I know, he is, and it's 4:05, and I haven't seen. I'm looking at my other feeds here, and I don't see Hal on. And usually about now, if he was going to go on, he would have the little timer on. I mean, it'd be on, but I don't see that he is. So maybe I missed the memo. Maybe I didn't get the memo about if he was off today, and no one's telling me. I believe there are people in the chat that would know, and they're not telling me. There's probably 3 or 4 people in this chat right now that know, and they're not telling me. W says nothing official on Discord. Yeah, usually Andrea has an update, and I'm just seeing that she still has it from yesterday, so nothing's been updated on that I could see. Maybe I should make a little note. Is Hal going on today? Question mark. There, I just dropped that in there. Let's see if we hear anything. Little old Mimi says, I think he may be traveling for Sexy Liberal Show. Well, the Sexy Liberal Show is in LA, and that's not until the weekend, and he could do that drive. He just drives down. I mean, it's an easy drive. It's not a big travel thing. Today's only Thursday, and I think the show is Saturday, I think. Nicker says, Hal needs to rest, but he wants to keep his 57 plus K subs happy. Which is all fine and dandy. I have no problem with Hal resting. Now, this guy in Andrea in the Discord, 15909 old dude, says should be. He starts at 4 p.m. on Thursday. Well, it's 4:09 now. So I'm going to write that. I'm going to write that. I'm going to say, dude, it's 4:09 right now. It's, if I can find the colon. There, I just wrote, it's 4:09 right now. Actually, it's 4:10, but that's how long it took me to type. It was 4:09 when I saw it. By the time I typed it, it was 4:10. Witchy Kim says, I need Hal to make me laugh. I no longer trust his judgment on foreign affairs or anything remotely resembling sociology, psychology, or anthropology. Oh, why is that? What did he do to make you not trust him on that? Nick Rich says 10 minutes until 4:20 in Vegas. It's got to be 4:20 somewhere. It looks like 1509 old dude is trying to type a response, but he's taking a long time to think about it. He's taking a long, long time to think about a response that shouldn't take a long, long time. Just saying. Also, religion. Wow. Basically, you don't trust him on anything. I don't know if trust is the right word. I mean, I guess I value his opinions. I don't agree with him on everything. But that's the way it is with everything. So this guy, this 159 old dude, yeah, he tends to be late, makes up for it by going longer. Thursday is family FaceTime, so I think of the Midwestern goodbye, Hal mentions. Yeah, I know he usually goes late, but still. I'm just going to say, hey, why aren't you watching my live stream while you wait for Hal? I'm just, I'm feeling a little ballsy today. But now, then he's gonna say drop the link, and then that's gonna screw me up because I don't know. Old dude is somebody else. Carl. You ever watch Walking Dead? They used to make fun of Rick Grimes. What's his name? The guy who plays it. The way he would say Carl. He'd be like, Carl! And he's an English dude, but he's trying to sound like he's from Georgia. Anchorage, vote Jeffries, and Jordan, thumbs down. That would be nice, but you need how many Republican votes do you need to get? Is it five or 6 or 7 or whatever it is? Which kid says, yeah, he told me I couldn't be an atheist Wiccan. Oh. Old dude says, I watched the PBS NewsHour on Thursday before Hal's show. I'm going to say bad choice, dude. And then I guess I should do like a laughing emoji, right? So that it looks like I'm joking. So he doesn't get offended, like think that I'm serious, right? So I'll do laugh emoji there. I think that's laughing. There, me and old dude are having a little conversation on Discord. But anyhow, yeah, let me know if Hal comes on, because I got Discord on here and I got my face on here, my face on here. W says Wiccans aren't atheists; they are spiritualists. Okay, so wait, let me go back. Witchy Kim said parents and never believed. I'm laughing out loud. Okay, so he's saying that if you're an atheist, you don't. I mean, I guess I'm trying to figure out. Okay, like an atheist doesn't believe in any type of divinity, any type of God, right? There's no. I don't think atheists believe in any type of afterlife. If you're a Wiccan, you believe in some sort of spiritual life, and that atheists don't believe in any of that. So you can't. So that would be sort of a contradiction in terms. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not an expert in any of that shit, and I don't mean shit like to put it down. I just mean shit because that's how I talk, and I have a stupid vocabulary. W7W says he might be pushing himself a bit for his age. I started feeling old around his age. Yeah, I think he's trying to stay young. He's trying his best, but he's starting to feel it. That's when it happens. When you start to get into your mid-50s, you really start to feel it. Because when you're in your early 50s, you're like, 50's not so bad. What's everyone talking about this 50 thing? It's no big deal. Then when you get around 52, 53, 54, 55, it really, you start, that's when men go through the change. W says Wiccans are not atheists; they are spiritualists. Little Mimi says I'm just a plain old atheist, nothing supernatural. WW says I don't believe in atheists, so don't ask me. Which Kim says you can go to church and not believe it. If you can be an atheist and go to church, you can be an atheist, participate in socialization and shared culture like atheist Jews. Yeah, I don't have any problem with that, any of that. W says natural is super enough. Um, Nick Rich says to each his own, age, faith, or wealth. I agree with that too, Nick. To each his own. Um, and I'm not really going to tell you what you can or can't be. I mean, I guess if you were a Nazi, I would say, I don't like you. You shouldn't be that. But I guess you have a right to be that if you want to be that. And not that you're a Nazi. I just, for some reason, that just was the example that came into my little pea brain here. What does old dude say? Nah, the decent coverage without the loudness of fall news. I don't think he got my joke. So I'm going to say, I just meant that you should be watching my live stream instead. And then I guess I should go again with the laughing emoji because, you know, it seems to put people at ease. Richard Kim says, that is me. I participate in many rituals to celebrate the culture, Day of the Dead, Chinese New Year's, Samhain, I don't know what that is, etc. They are all ancient community and knowledge, and I do it out of respect, at least in my mind, because I don't have any money. I really don't do any drugs, and sex. You know, that's you know, that's for me to know. Anywho, it's 4:19. Usually he's on by 4:19, right? Am I right? Let's check. Let's see if Hal's on yet. I don't see him on. I don't see that Hal's gone on yet. So I don't think he's going on. See, this is the thing about Hal. I don't mind that if he takes time off or he's doing another gig and he's doing his thing. I don't mind that. That's his life. He can do all these other things. I have absolutely no problem with it. Why should I have a problem with it? That's his life. The thing I do have a problem with is we don't get a heads up. I mean, just a quick little thing, like I'm not going to be on, guys, or I'm going to be late, guys. Just a quick little thing. It's kind of like what my mom would say to my dad when he was out drinking back in the 70s, 60s and 70s, and out with his union buddies, where she would say, you didn't even call, you could have called me. I was up all night worrying about you. You know, it's kind of like that. It's kind of things of that nature. At least, Hal, you could have at least called me. I'm worried. I'm not really worried, but I don't like just sitting here wondering if the show's going on. I do not laugh because you cracked them up. You must be nut in this scenario. Little Mimi says, sounds fun. What you cam? 420. It is 420. That's 421. I missed it. Damn, I keep missing the 420. W says his little blue dot is off, like he is trying. Well, on mine, I saw a blue dot. Which Kim says, I actually worship. I don't actually worship. I gotta learn how to read. I don't actually worship Inanna. I don't know what Inanna is either. I admire her as an archetype, and I like to tease people that she is older than Jesus. I know who you mean. WTF did you expect for an archaeologist? I didn't know you were an archaeologist, so I didn't expect anything. WW says he is always fiddling with his tech shit. Witchy Kim has an emoji. I think, is that an angel? I don't know. Jolie, I need you to translate that for me. Witchy Kim says Ishtar, Inanna, in Ashtara, Asheroth. I hope I didn't say some sort of a gods, I guess, or I don't even know. I shouldn't even say gods. I guess those are names of. I don't even. What are they names of? Prophets. What are they? I'm totally ignorant in this kind of shit. Nick says Richard Kim fascinating, and does the live long and prosper thing or whatever. I used to be able to do it my Vulcan thing, and I guess it's been so many years since I've done it that I can't do it. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, I'm kind of doing it. Oh wait, that fell apart. Well, I gotta spend some time practicing that. It's been a while. It's like, oh, look, I'm doing it. Which Kim says, get them all right except Inanan, simply in Nana. In Nana. They're a good, they do a good 50s revival band. No, I'm just kidding. Which Kim says they are different names for the same me goddess, worshipped in 3500 BC. Oh. I see. WW says Kimchi is a shaman. She is easily offended by everything. Okay, well, come on now. Won't start. Which Kim says Asherah is her name in the Bible. Oh, I must be ignorant. I didn't know Asherah was in the Bible. Must be some Old Testament shit. I have never read the entire Old Testament, I don't believe. I tried to read the entire Bible. I know I've read the New Testament several times over. The Old Testament, it's a cure for insomnia. That's what the Old Testament is. The New Testament is actually a pretty good read. The Old Testament is a snore fest. For the most part. WW says, just don't chew in between your fingers. Oh, you mean for the Spock thing? I can't do it. I mean, that's as far as I can go before this pinky wants to start taking off. I need to. Oh, I know. DW. Let's see here. Which Kim says a shaman. I wish I am an ordained Wiccan priestess though. Nick Rich 56. Q shaman got off easy. Oh, that guy. Little old Mimi says from the Levant. I don't know what that is either. You guys talking about stuff I have no idea. Which Kim says the Begats are the Sumerian kings list elongated. Okay, this is stuff goes way over my head. The Begats. I like the Bengals. They were a good all-girl band. Susanna Hoffs was such a hottie. Let's talk about her instead of this other stuff. Which Kim said, W says the name Asherah appears 40 times in the Hebrew Bible, but it is much reduced in the English translations. Oh, there you go, because I've never read the Hebrew Bible. The word Asera asara, is translated in Greek tur. Oh my God. This is why I hate going to church. Nick has got some eyeballs. And Rich Kim says, Nick Rich, the Q nonsense dude, has his mommy. Yeah, his mommy wanted to make sure he got his vegan food in prison, I guess. Little Mimi's laughing out loud. I hope not too loud. No, no. Laughing is a great. It's the best medicine. It's good for you. So just laugh. You keep laughing, little old Mimi. WW says she is a fertility goddess, still worshipped in the Levant. I don't even know what the fucking Levant is, by the way. Babylon and Egypt. Is Levant a city? And if it is, and if it's some old ancient city, I'm not going to feel so bad. If it's a current city, then I guess I will for not knowing my current cities. But if it's some city from 10,000 years ago, then I'm not going to feel one little bit bad for not knowing what the hell it is. WW says she was allowed in some Hebrew religions as a lesser goddess, even the mother or wife of Jehovah. I thought that was Mary, but anyhow. Which says the Fertile Crescent, Iran and Iraq. Yeah, that's where the Mesopotamia is, right? All that shit. WW says Israel, even that's not how you spell Sinai, I don't believe. Into Iraq, Babylon. Nick Rich says that Witchy Kim, he's no shaman of any kind, just an asshat maggot. I beg your pardon. Oh, you're talking about the QAnon guy. Okay. Witchy Kim says yes. Witchy Kim says truth. Nick Rich. Truth. I feel you. Iran was full of mountain Turks. They would come down to trade. I bet they were. And I bet they did. Oh, Hal is live? Okay, yeah, let's do a Truckers Invasion. Truckers Invasion. I think we switched over to Invasion. So let's do a Truckers Invasion, all 9 of us, I believe. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the like on the way out, subscribe, share. Make sure you come back. Keep coming back. One day at a time. Let's go. I'll see you over there at the house. Thanks, guys, for being here. Love you. I love you all. Truckers Invasion. All right? Let's do the Truckers Invasion. All y'all. We be doing the Trucker John Invasion. If I can find it. If I can somehow get over there. Trying to make my way over there. He's got 28 watching. Okay, I'm on the iPad. So I've got this going there. So I guess I can do 2 things at one time. Look at me. I just posted on there. And I still have my live stream going. I'll be shutting this down, don't worry. So if you guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. If anyone is still here that isn't going to Hal, then just say hi. But I will be shutting this down in a few minutes. I'm just messing around on this real quick. Let me do some stuff here real quick. We'll get all the trucker invasions going. And Let's see if I can find Hal. Yeah. Look at there. I'm able to give Hal 3 thumbs ups with my accounts. Look at there. Fowler's Wrath. Just did a Trucker John invasion. And then I'm trying to get to, oh, there it is. Yeah, they have a new format on here. So it takes a minute. 238 are watching over there at House Sparks. We got 7 over here. I'm going head to head against House Sparks right now. I know Jolie probably left because Jolie, you know, is going to go over there. I'll be leading in a second here. Let me.
Also, I'm in Los Angeles for the next couple days because I got sexy.
Oh, he did drive to LA today. Look at me.
It will be sexy and it will be quite.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna.